All right, welcome. So, if life was a game, one more time. If life was a game, this would be the ultimate player's guide. That's the cumulative of everything that I've been building this program. And I do it while on live video as emotional strength training. Most of my life, I've been trapped by massive social anxieties. And even now, right? I feel this like uncertainty, like, am I able to make it through this video? And even if I can't, then that's just another round of emotional strength training, another round of exposure therapy. And after 3 years of continuous, well, not really continuously doing this, I would be much further along if I continuously did it. But after 3 years of live video, I am here now, able to speak pretty relatively coherently. As of even last week, I was fully trapped and unable to think clearly. But anyway, so here is the program, and I'm looking to see if I can expand it live before this moment. I've always kept this theme where there's no goal, there's no point, and I do these videos completely for myself. And it's still true. But here is the twist, right? I do this for myself and all the other versions of me out there in the world. The other versions of me that may be in different genders, different skin tones, different names, different life circumstances. But they're all just different me if I happen to have incarnated in that particular circumstance. So this video is for all the other versions of me out there. And it's for me too. It's for me in this moment to coach myself through this game. This game I'm calling Welcome to Earth. That's the name. Okay. What does this entail? I'm see now my brain is going into new territories, so I may be stumbling. And I'm just going to give myself permission to stumble around, but I'm going to jump straight into it. All right. And having these frameworks allow me to hold on to something while my mind is panicking. It's like, okay, what do I do? Okay, draw this. And this is part of the strategy, the meta strategy that keeps wrapping in on itself. When my mind starts freaking out, what do? I draw. And these drawings, visuals, are become visual anchors for me, allowing me to remember so much more even in times of stress. So here it is. All right. This is the symbol. I built it off of the Olympic symbol, but I turned them into squares. So this is the Olympic coaching symbol, Olympic self-coaching. All right. And here is my internal coach that I am awakening inside myself. I've always had this voice. I'm just picking it out of all my internal voices. Some of them are critical, be like, "Oh, that was terrible." Another voice that says, "You're going a little fast, sweetie. Slow down a little bit." Whew. And I realized that's the voice I want to be listening to. That's the voice I want to give voice to. So, this is my Olympic swimming coach. MM? It's probably two M's, huh? Let's go with two M's. MMIN swimming. That doesn't look right either. Swimming coach. All right. So back to the symbol. The first thing is the refinement of the loop. We have this over and over, and nothing is more important than this awareness. Morning routine, evening routine, and in between, how we spend our time is everything. And then we sleep and we do it all over again. There's nothing more important than this loop. And within this loop, though, there is a smaller loop. That is every single moment, moment by moment. So that is right here. But that's not a loop, right? That is every single moment. Well, what is a loop? Breath. Every breath becomes a micro loop. And this is where it all starts. In a swimming metaphor, every single stroke is a stroke, is a loop, moment by moment. So we do the things that we have to do. The coach may tell us to slow down, whew, you know. And where we're going is how well we spend our free time. But let's remember to enjoy the moment with healthy rewards. Oh, can't really. Let's do this. Let's shrink it a little bit. There we go. Right there. Okay. Moment by moment. And then sometimes we are underwater emotionally, so we need to do emotional strength training. So the first square here is the daily loop. This is our game every single day. How well we spend our days is going to add up to how well we spend our life. And what are days made out of? Moments. And to just break up the moments, count the breaths. One. Okay. Next, within the moment is the experience. So this is the experiencing vehicle. Imagine I'm inside of the vehicle that is my mind, right? I have this heads-up display. I have this one breath meditation. It's on the ground of nothingness. Everything just emerges naturally, effortless. I have, this is my physical actions controller. I plan, and then I do it, and then I play. This is my social. And then this is my emotional submarine. Anyways, so this is and symbolic work and social symbolic work. So if I'm teaching something, anyways, this is inside the vehicle, right? Like inside out. This is the control panel. The next part is down here. These are the controller of our life. These are the dimensions. And this is the health, wealth, relationships. These are the actions we need to do to maintain our life. So imagine like a controller, Xbox controller. The left pad is about moving around in the world. the little character. Ooh, okay, let's do this. Imagine we're playing a video game. Here is an Xbox or whatever, PS, whatever, PlayStation, doesn't matter. And so we have a controller here. And the right side is about actions, where you walk up to a door and you don't know what to do, and you kind of just hit all the different buttons and it just jumps around, and then one of those buttons opens the door, right? So you're controlling a character inside this world, running around, and then you hit a door and you don't know which key to open it, so you just hit all the different button mash, you know? So this is the metaphor of the controller. Now, what are we doing? This is the game, right? Whatever you want it to be, but this is A to B, to becoming our full self-actualized self, taking on a project that's worthy of our being. We'll run into 4 main emotional levels in the game that will take us out from becoming world class, right? The first is if you get distracted, game over. You forget, and then you spend your life having not done things towards your goals. Second is fear. Oh my gosh, I couldn't possibly do that, and I'd do anything else, distracted. Then now I'm hitting this level in the game, overwhelm. There's so much to do. I don't know what to do first. Do I create a website? Do I do this? Do I do that? Just gotta keep going. And if I get past that, maybe I get into boredom. I just gotta keep going, even though I don't see results. Just keep going. Boredom. Okay? And the goal is to get to right here. All right? And this is the sustainable place where I'm doing what I love on my life purpose and getting paid for it. All right? If I'm not getting paid and if it's not sustaining all the other parts of my life, then I'm not there yet. I may be here being bored, not sure if this is the right path. Okay, so then what is this game too? Remember, this game is a game of flow, like the flow channel, right? As long as our difficulty and our skill is perfectly balanced, we get into the sweet spot of flow, and this is why we love video games that will slowly scale up the difficulty just perfectly aligned with our skill level as we're playing it, so then we become addicted to the game. Ooh, we are um, something that there's a tagline, um, addiction for good. We are using addiction for good, harnessing. Anyways, the goal is to make playing this game, the game of life, as addicting as any video game. And then we become fully involved playing full out. Play full out. Harnessing addiction. There we go. That was the word. Harnessing addiction for good. And the goal is I'm going to play full out. That's the program. Pretty excited about it. Like, this is my life. There's nothing, like, this is part of the game. Right? There's no separation. My life purpose, live videos, every single thing I'm doing is within this map, within this program. Okay, so the goal is to get into a flow state, taking progress in our life, maintaining everything, morning routine, daily routine, maintaining all the stuff we need to do, while inside of the game, knowing the different controls, getting better at it every moment along the way. I want to become financially free. That's the key word I've been looking for. That means I am a financial bodhisattva, and I want to help other people become free as well. And I want to do it in a win, win, win manner, which means win for me, win for my clients, win for the world. Ethical all around. Okay? My goal, it kind of is out here, is my ultimate goal is to call it the second age of enlightenment. This is what this game is bringing about. That's the goal for everything. It's the age of infinite beings, the end of emotional violence for ourselves and others. This is the self-coaching revolution. First, I teach myself how to coach myself. Then I teach someone else how to coach themselves. Then I teach them how to teach someone else. And then I teach other teachers how to teach. And then the cycle is complete. And then we build a movement. So this is the self-coaching revolution. And the last square in this Olympic level self-coaching are all the tools. It's kind of like a catch-all. All the different tools I have collected over the years of how to transmute emotions, what they mean, kind of like the Byron Katie, loving what is. Ultimate tool, you pick up that stone and you can convert almost every uh, frustration, everything you think like, oh, that shouldn't be that way. It's like, no. What is happening is what should be happening, and we honor the potential of what this moment, the potential is included in this moment, but it's not wrong. This moment is good, perfect, and we will make it even better. Anyways, so that is just one of the examples of the tools that I have in here that can transmute things. All right, so that's the symbol. That's what locks it in place. Let's expand it. Everything condenses into a single dot. This one dot is everything, but it's too much. It's all condensed. We can't tell what is what. So we split it up into a cube. And I feel like I'm losing people if I were to be talking to people right now, but I'm not. I'm talking to myself. But where do we go from here? Well, moment by moment, mastery. Um, let's just keep drawing it out. All right. I'm feeling the familiar anxiety of not knowing what to say, and I'm just sitting with it. Ultimately, these videos are emotional strength training. They are for myself so that I continuously challenge my anxieties every single day. And I'm surprised that I'm even speaking this clearly about it. Okay. So here is what I'm excited about. Ooh. Okay. Here's how. Imagine I'm playing a video game, right? This is the video game. And it starts out, says, "Welcome to Earth." Da da da. Da 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 da. And it zooms out. "Welcome to an incarnation on Earth. We're so glad you decide to be with this planet in this time, this era. Which location are you going to be? I don't know." Right? Let's just say it's a random lottery. I don't. Bing! And I get dropped right here. I'm in the greater Seattle area. So, congratulations, you've won, the greater Seattle area in the United States. And then a drone, this is a modern day metaphor, drops in this crate, this human. Welcome. Um, and the crate, again, is also called Welcome to Earth. RTH. Yeah, there we go. Oop, I wanted this one. Land. And the box opens up. And there you are, a human. These are the 5 different dimensions of our reality. Welcome, ding, 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 welcome to Earth. All right, and so these are just the sides, right? The lid actually stays floating and then goes right here, becomes your interface with this reality. And what goes here? That is the strategies. Okay, right. All right, I'm burning out a little bit. It's coming back here. It's pretty exciting. I don't actually know what goes here. Here's that. So this is an emergent video game that combines everything that I've been building all into one metaphor, one framework. And that's why I'm so excited about it. During welcome, most people don't have a tutorial, right? This is the ultimate player's guide. Welcome to the ultimate player's guide to life. Kind of the hitchhiker's guide to the galaxy, but this is the ultimate player's guide. Guide, Guide. All right. And it comes along with a personal Olympic level coach. Now, this coach voice is inside your head, so it's kind of just like a floating hologram. Let's do this. Color. Let's do color. Right? So it's a floating hologram. And again, it's guided. Again, see, these are just fractal. So it would have the symbol here as a guidance of what we need to do in life. Okay, so, and in this training program, now I'm looping here now, right? In the future, I would have this video where somebody can just watch. And this is where somebody would be like, I would have this whole training program in a video, but I don't have it yet. I would play the video and they'll be like, welcome to Earth. Oh my gosh. Start with your body, the physical dimension. Um, you know, how do we move? What other dimensions are there? Well, is the physical dimension. There's the symbolic dimension. What does that mean? Well, the maps, the information. This is all said in the symbolic layer. What other dimensions are there? Well, there is the social dimension, other players, interaction. There is the experiential dimension right here. Look around. Seeing the world from inside your own eyes. That is the experiential dimension. What else? There's going to be an emotional dimension. This is the surprise dimension. This is how you feel into this world. There's so much programming in there, but you're not going to be able to access it right away. And you have some surprise trauma, so you get to work with, so, it keeps life interesting. Okay, so, ah, I'm seeing there's a viewer. I'm going to hide it. Hold on. I'm going to hide it so I don't see if there's any viewers. Ha ha ha. All right. Ah, the Ultimate Player's Guide. So excited. This is the program right here. You know, so again, we just picked up this game. It's the most exciting game. Like we've been waiting for it for years, and I've been developing this for like 15 plus years. It's like you put it in, it's like ding, welcome to Earth. Where will you be this? Where will you incarnate? I don't know. Ding, welcome to the Soul Drop Lottery. Zerk. Oh my goodness, wow, you've won, at least for me, I've won the greater Seattle area in the United States. That's actually winning the lottery of all the different places in the world. And then within this video game is this, right? We fly into the, North America, wherever I am, like physically. This represents us, wherever all the versions of me out there in the world, right? They fly in, ooh, and then we can customize it to, their name. My name's Hector, so this box will say Hector arriving, right? But, if your name is Peter or Sarah or Mary, whatever, and it would say your name, which is just a different version of me, right, in the greater scheme of things. Flies down to wherever you are, and box opens. Welcome to the most advanced uh, training program for your time on Earth. Okay, and then you would probably have this coach over here, and the coach would actually step out of the screen and be like, I'm actually inside your own head. You got to give me power, and you got to make sure you listen to this voice. Right, there you go. That's my voice there telling you to slow down. Get the hang of it? All right. I'm just going slow with just how excited I am about this whole program. It's all right here. It's meta, it's inverted. It's recursive, right? So anything I learn, I'm just gonna build it right back into this program, this software that is not a software, it's just in our minds. I mean, it can be, but I want it more dynamic, self updating than pause, reset, come back here. Okay. So now we watch this video. Be like, now that you've incarnated on Earth, start the tutorial. Ooh, start tutorial. I'm so excited about it. So this is everything. This is literally everything that I've ever dreamed of, all right here. Okay. I don't have this yet. This is the next point. Like, how do I teach this to somebody new? Please wait. Sorry, tutorial not developed yet. My bad. Please watch this video from our creator trying to explain this on a live video that he's also using as emotional strength training and may freeze up at any time. And okay, pause. That's it. That's the whole game right now. Um, that's the game. May 3rd. It's coming together. I'm gonna pause here. I like this. I like this as a short little video. That's 30 minutes. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. Till next time. Bye. I may come right back on, but I want to pause this version of the video. Okay. Love y'all and welcome to Earth.